Good morning, Discovery, on flight day 7. It's a good day to rendezvous with the Spartan and continue increasing our understanding of the Earth's atmosphere. Your go for tips, KU configuration, and power on.
Well, Houston Discovery, we just saw the eye of Melissa in the moonlight here, and we're glad we're up here.
We bet you do.
Just for information, Blaine claims to have a tally-ho out his left window.
This is Mission Control Houston. That call from Discovery indicating that pilot Blaine Hammond has reported making a visual observation of the Spartan 201 satellite.
Discovery Houston, we have a good picture of you on the flight deck.
All 6 crew members of STS-64 at work up on the flight deck of the orbiter. In the forward front seats of the orbiter is pilot Blaine Hammond and mission specialist Carl Meade. Handling photographic duties is Jerry Leninger, as well as Mark Lee. Commander Dick Richards manually flying Discovery through the final rendezvous phase as the orbiter closes within 400 feet of the satellite. Susan Helms also actively taking handheld laser ranging measurements using a handheld laser device. The orbiter now directly out in front of the Spartan satellite.
Discovery, you have a go for the Covair Rionit.
Roger.
Discovery is currently crossing over Florida on a northeasterly track up the east coast of the United States on the beginning of orbit 96. In view, the shuttle's robot arm with the end effector. The end effector is used to capture a grapple fixture that's mounted on the Spartan satellite. Again, the satellite and the orbiter are currently about 300 feet apart. The orbiter will be crossing directly in front of, as is the case here, and then moving up above the Spartan satellite. Orbital mechanics will allow the orbiter to drift down carefully to within 30 to 35 feet of the satellite. Commander Dick Richards at the controls on the aft flight deck station, manually flying Discovery through the final stages of the rendezvous and retrieval process. The Spartan satellite clearly visible now with the Earth limb in the background and cloud cover as Discovery moves up the east coast of the United States. Leading the Spartan satellite at a distance of about 275 feet. The orbiter is now beginning to move up above the satellite as the east coast of the United States visible as Discovery and the satellite travel parallel up the east coast. Again, the rendezvous radar system aboard the orbiter is continuing to be used for accurate ranging data and has kept a lock on the satellite since the Orbit 2 team came on consoles today.
Discovery Houston, no need to respond. We're with you on the west satellite, and we have good video from the berthing camera.
Again, Susan Helms carefully lowering the Spartan satellite down onto its berthing platform in the back end of the payload bay. Now about 5 feet above the berthing platform. The shuttle plume impingement flight experiment mounted on the right side of the payload bay, and the orbiter's KU-band dish antenna in the distant corner of the payload bay.
Houston Discovery, how's our attitude error look? We're almost down to 2 feet from berthing here. And I'm talking about an orbiter attitude error in case we have to go back to auto for some period of time.
Discovery, we're watching it, and we'll be fine for some time.
Okay, fine. We're going to keep going then.
There are 4 different guide mechanisms mounted on the satellite. The guide posts fall down within the latch assemblies. Once the satellite is firmly in place on the platform, the payload retention latch assemblies will be locked in place, securing the satellite back on its berthing platform for the return trip home.
Discovery, Houston, we'd like you to hold where you are on TCS-DAC. We saw a problem with the Z-axis latch. Discovery, Houston, we're estimating about 5 minutes till we reach a sun constraint for Spartan.
Okay, 5 minutes. That's about 23:33 then.
That's a good copy, and that sun constraint is for light.
Understand, and if we're not there by then, I guess we got to go up, lift up, get 2 feet of clearance, and we'll go back to attitude control.
Roger, Discovery, it's only required to clear the V-guides.
Okay, clear the V-guides, and then we'll go back to attitude control.
That's a good copy, and we're continuing to watch your attitude.
Okay, our vote is we're going to go ahead and pull Spartan back out, get clear of the V-guides, and go back to attitude control now.
Roger, Discovery, we copy.
crew of a Discovery holding off on the final berthing now until the orbiter can be maneuvered back into a proper attitude to protect a sunlight constraint on the laser instruments in the payload bay.
Houston Discovery, understand you want us to press on beyond the 25-degree limit this time?
Discovery, we'll monitor your attitude constraints, and we'll call you if you need to maneuver back to attitude. So for now, you can disregard the 25-degree limit.
Okay, thank you.
Discovery Houston on TCS.
Go ahead.
Carl, we've got a little bit of conflicting information on the ground, so it's going to take us a couple minutes to get back to you.
Okay, no sweat. Just give me a call.
This is Mission Control Houston. Susan Helms running the robot arm aboard the orbiter is still trying to get the ready to latch indications on the berthing platform. There are 4 separate guides for the Spartan satellite, 3 of which are latching mechanisms. It's already known that this is a tight fit for the satellite on the berthing platform, and there's some tweaking of the robot arm that needs to be done to ensure that all of the latch mechanisms are, or the latching pins are in the proper position in preparation for the latching sequence of the 3 payload retention latch mechanisms.
Okay, Houston, you see we've got it, and we're proceeding here.
Roger, Discovery, we concur.
The Spartan satellite is now berthed and latched on its berthing platform in the payload bay.